Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
You sounded like Scooby-Doo or something. So come on in, say hello. And before you hook on there, will you click on that?
Yep.
You got the, well, you missed it. There wasn't.
Oh, it popped up?
Yeah. That's okay. You're going to have to refresh now.
Okay. Refresh.
There you go.
It's Friday afternoon refresh.
It is Friday. It's Friday the 13th, Bill.
Uh-oh. Not watching any scary movies tonight.
No scary movies.
Happy Friday, Jackie.
Oh, is Jackie in here? We got some people.
And Marcia.
Hi, Marcia. Hi, Jackie. Welcome, everybody. Hey, if you're new, say hello. Tell us where you're from. Be sure to like and follow. I've got a really fun card today. Oops, what happened? Did I lose everyone?
No.
Yeah, just...
Your computer does that.
It's the computer? Okay, I thought I lost everyone. So come on in. Okay, so today I have what I call a mashup card. Only this one is super mash, so we're just going to say it's a smash card.
It's a smash. It's a monster
When you
smash.
see... It's a monster smash. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
When you see all the sets that I'm using in this and all the extra things, you're going to be like, what? The woman's mad. But I want to give credit where credit is due. Tammy Kiemel, I think that's how you say her name, is the one who developed this card. I took it, I changed it just a little bit to fit with products that we have in case it's something that you would like to make too, because it is so stinking cute. So, like I said, if you're new, be sure to like and follow us. You can even follow us on YouTube. So, let me just start with introducing some of these products because there's some from the regular catalog and then there's...
You got a mash.
What?
You got a mash. A smash.
A smash, yeah.
A smash.
I have some from the regular catalog and I have some from the mini catalog, right?
Any
so,
online?
yes. So this is the Gone Fishing DSP. See, it's got fishies on this side. But I'm going to use this side of this. So that's one thing. That's from a whole set that I don't even have. I'm just using the paper. And then I'm going to be using the Stylish Shapes. And this is just bought on its own. And I'm just going to be using the large circle out of that. And then I'm going to be using the Basics 3D embossing folders. There's 3 3D embossing folders in here, and I'm going to be using this one with the large polka dots, and I have this cut with the Stylish Shapes, and then I ran it through with the large polka dots. Do those even show on camera? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if they did.
They show really good.
Okay, and then that's in Pool Party, so that's the one that I have here with this. I'm going to be using the Sketch Plaid, and we'll be doing that first, so I'm going to leave that one out. This is a background stamp. It is a red rubber stamp. So cute. I'm going to be using Pick of the Patch bundle and the punch. So, are you tired yet? I'm using so many different things. I'm going to be using Autumn Leaves just for the dies. And then the one I haven't demonstrated yet is Warmest Wishes. And I'm going to be using the thermos and this little picture for the front of the thermos. And then You Warm My Heart and the die that cuts out both of these. Because there's so many bits and pieces to each one of these, I have pre-cut a lot of it to save some time. So let me begin by pulling out an item. Well, let me pull this out first. Let's pull out the card base. So this card base is in Pebbled Path, which is one of our new in colors.
It's kind of a nice gray.
It is a nice gray. It's it kind of is like a brown gray, so it's like a darker intensity of like our gray granite color. So you can do it with cool and warm projects, so I really do like that. And then I'm going to be using the Pebbled Path on top of that. So to do this, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. And I know it is retired, but my favorite thing is the Stamparatus. So for those of you who have a Stamparatus, congratulations that you got one. You're going to be able to use them. We do have a large actually, let's see, I'll pull it out. We have a large block for those that want to hook it on there. And some of you may have...
What letter is that?
Letter of the block? Well, let me see. It is F.
F?
Yes.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, that is letter F. So, years ago, now that I can't really demonstrate with this, and I pretty much always use the deluxe pad on mine. You don't have to, especially when it's red rubber, but I also have some sticky down here. So I'm going to put this, we'll do right there. That'll work. It's got a little sticky to kind of hold it in place. And this is my favorite way when I'm doing these large background stamps. Because I'm not the best stamper, if you haven't noticed. And then I'm going to put the background stamp on top of it and put the pad right over. Or the, what is this called? The plate. Yeah. I can't think of what it's called. I'm going to put that right over and pick it up. And then I'm just going to take this color on color and I'm going to ink this up. So... want to make sure it's fairly inky. Luckily, I have a juicy pad to do that. So then I can put this right back in the center and rub this over. Now, what I love about a positioning tool is if you don't get it all, you can go back over, re-ink it. So that's why I'm just not as strong as I used to be. I suppose I could have used the block and stood up. I just like this a lot. The reason why I have a little bit of seal behind it is to hold that paper. Oh, there we go, perfect. Because you don't use a magnet on this. So I'm going to go ahead and place that away, and then we're going to pick this up and let that kind of dry. I am going to use my chamois here. The ShamWow. You're funny. And just clean this up. Now we're going to use this again.
You need a checking tool.
I have one. I just didn't grab it.
What's the checking tool? Is that the thing that goes over the top? Yeah,
that goes over the top. Yeah, my friend made me one. Okay, now I'm going to take this DSP that we have, because this is the next step while I've got this out here. And I'm just going to place this on here. And I've got that little sticky, but now I can use one of the magnets because the image that I'm going to use is from the stamp set. And it is right here. So I bought this. The minute I saw this, I knew I was going to want this set. One, I like that it has a get well soup, and like you could have chicken noodle soup in there. I think that's really cute. But two, Bill carries a thermos every day to work. Like, he is a coffee boy, and he likes his coffee every morning. So he makes it and carries it. Okay, I'm going to place the image on here. And you could do this one with a block. While I had this out, I thought I would do this. And I'm going to take some black Memento ink here. And I think sometimes we forget that we can stamp on our DSP. And I love that. So then I'm going to carry this over here and ink it up. And it did really good except for right there, down at the bottom. So I'm just going to ink that again. Okay. Now, this has, let me clean this up really quick and then I will show you the rest. Because this card is really, I know it has a lot of pieces and I normally don't do those on Friday. I know, but it is a simple card. It just has a lot of pieces to it.
What set was that from?
This is from the Warmest Wishes.
Warmest Wishes.
And it's the thermos set. It comes with dies. It's really stinking cute. I cannot wait to show you how this comes out and how all of these fall colors. Is Mary Jo on here?
Yes, she is.
Good, because this is a Mary Jo card. It's fall, fall, fall. She'll love it. So, now, just to save time, see I have my little project boxes here. I'm going to show you that I pre-cut one out. Here's the die for that, to cut it out. So I went ahead and pre-cut one out just to save some time. And then I stamped part of it again in crumb cake, and I pre-cut that out too, but I didn't stamp the whole image. And here's the reason why. Let me set this aside. So we're going to take this, and we're just going to cut off this part going around the bottom on this thermos. So I love this. Now I can go ahead and glue this right on to my project. So that I have a different colored lid to that paper, right? Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like yours. Yours is all black.
Mine's black. 13 years old.
Yeah, he's been carrying it for a long time. It's pretty beat up and...
Rode with me in the truck.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so now let's come back here. And let's take that circle that I went ahead and I did that embossing on. And I'm going to stick this, kind of in the bottom. You guys know I love this section anyway. The bottom right hand. And I'm just going to put this as a background. Now, again, this is Pool Party. I use the basic 3D embossing folders. I use one of them. I guess there's 3 on this. I put a little extra glue because these are some serious little bumpty bumps. Bumpty bump. Yep. Okay, so let's put that on there. Okay. Now, I told you there was an image, and just to save time, I pre-stamped and I pre-cut the image out. This comes with the same stamp set as the thermos. Okay, so I have that ready to go, just to save a little time, and we're going to color it in. So I'm going to start with the light Daffodil Delight, and I want the brush tip end. I need to get a new one, I will say, but we're going to take a minute. Bill just got home. How was your day, Bill?
Good.
Did you do anything fun?
Got wet.
Yeah, it was raining. So we had a beautiful sunny day yesterday. It was so gorgeous here. For those of you who don't know, we live in northeast Missouri. And then I've got pumpkin pie light and dark. And we had a beautiful, beautiful day. Of course, there's the sun now. I see it trying to peek through.
It's going to heat it back up, make more rain.
I will show this when I'm done coloring it because it's kind of a small piece. But I'm doing the light pumpkin pie, I almost said bye, on the top and bottom of the kind of scenic view here. And then I'm just going to take the dark pumpkin pie and come in here just for a little contrast. And if you want to, you can fill in with the dark daffodil there on the sun. So let me just stop a minute and kind of show you how I colored it in.
Ooh.
Pretty fancy, huh?
Pretty fancy-wancy.
Okay, so that was pumpkin pie and daffodil delight.
Light and dark.
Light and dark. So now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to glue him on. And I think, where's my little, okay, I must have it in the, I don't know where my little, sometimes I like to use my little reverse tweezers.
Oh.
when I'm placing
You had them
something.
the other night. What'd you do with them?
I don't know.
Throw them away?
Probably. But I'm looking in the thing that France gave me and it's not there.
And you probably put them away.
I probably did. So that might have been a little much glue. It's kind of moving around on me here, but we'll set that in the middle of our thermos. Okay. So we're going to let that dry a minute because that's got a lot of glue. And let's set up some pieces here. So with the Pick of the Patch, is that what that one's called? Pick of the Patch bundle. I'm going to use this image and right here. And I'm going to do pumpkin pie on pumpkin pie. So this kind of, sometimes doing something that isn't just all one set kind of shows you how you can work your sets together. And get that inky nice. Anyone new here? Anyone from the farthest away?
No, you got Vicky from, I think she's from either Australia or New Zealand, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, I need to get my Stampin' Pierce mat. Do you see it handy? Right here.
It's right there.
Thank you, Bill. Okay, so you see how I didn't have the mat underneath, and so on a photopolymer stamp, you get a better impression. So let me make sure, oh, that inked up good this time. Give that a minute to transfer. Oh, much better. So we're going to take this on this Pick of the Patch and we're going to just line this up. And set that aside. Okay. And while I have this, I have another scrap here, and this is Early Espresso. And so I'm just going to come here on this little bitty edge there and get the stem. Yeah. And if you wanted to, you could do, the original creator did have, had stamped that, but I didn't want to in this. I've got kind of a
Polish thing going.
Yeah, I got kind of a thing going. I'm just going to, just for time's sake, because I try to keep these shorter, and I'm already a little longer than...
Yeah, 17 minutes.
I know, but I try to do these a little shorter. So that's why I prepped. I'm going to put this right behind there to get that background. And then while I'm here, I'm going to use the Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and I'm going to grab out a piece of Baker's Twine. Right before we came live, I broke this nail and I scraped my thumb. You know how that's my finger. Sorry. I'm just going to make a little granny knot bow, and then I'm going to mess around with it a little. Because you never get them right on the first time. Right, Jackie? Never get them right on the first time. Okay. And then we'll cut this down. And then pulling out another glue dot, I'm just going to use my thumb here and kind of roll this up. And I'm going to place it right at the base of that stem. So this is for those of you who really like to do detailed cards, because the card itself is very simple. It just has a lot of little details to it. But I loved it, and I wasn't going to let that go. So again, this was the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. It's got all different colored twines in it. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside. So we have this and this. You see how it's pulling together. And then from the Autumn Leaves set, I didn't use anything from the bundle. I just used the dies, and I did in Cajun Craze one of the small maple leaf dies. So we'll get our Take Your Pick tool here, and let's push that out. And I love the detail that they have on the front of these too. And then I used the crushed curry on the oak leaf. So we have that, and there's 2 sets of these, so I like, because I'm making multiples of this card. I think it's just that fabulous. So yes, I am. Now let's come to, I have a piece of 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I took a 1/2 inch strip of that DSP that we used for the thermos, and I'm just going to glue that down here because I want this to be the inside of the card. What are you thinking? I see he's got his arms folded and his face is, oh, I cut this wrong. Okay, well, we'll just do this. Normally I have to cut this. We'll just do this. We'll make it right.
You just cut the paper down to fit it, huh?
I'll just cut the paper, yeah, down to fit my little scrap. So, I don't know. You know, I did cut it wrong, but I cut the white piece wrong. Because this is, now it's 3 1/2, or 3 1/4 by 4 1/2.
You screwed up.
I did, 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Okay, now, I have my card going portrait, so I'm just going to put this, like, on the inside. I think that when you see this put together, you'll see how simple it is. There's just a lot of different pieces from different sets. If it was all from the same set, you'd understand. But it's very simple. Okay. Very simple. So now I have, I don't know why I have that piece. I have a couple pieces left. Let's start with this. This is, I have this cut at, well, this is a scrap of, what is this a scrap of? Crushed curry. Took me a minute. It's 3/4 inch by 4, and I am going to take my paper snips here, and I'm just going to flag this end there, and I'm going to place this right about here. So let's just glue this down. I'm going to do a little extra glue because these bumps really stick up, so I want this to adhere pretty well. Any questions or anything? Is everyone going, oh my gosh.
Loving the crushed curry.
With the pool party like this, wait till you see this come together. Come together. Okay, quit singing, Pamela. I don't know why I have this piece. I thought I had a piece of, I'm going to go look for a piece. You guys know you get that little 1/2 inch piece. Here. Scrap like this on your paper when you're cutting down. So, let me get that really adhered. So we're going to use this. I am going to, again, cut down at the same angle that I did the last one. Like this.
Are you stamping something on that?
I am, the sentiment. So the sentiment is in the stamp set, just so you can see. And I think this is a really cute sentiment. You warm my heart. This is perfect for anybody who has a fall birthday, like Mr. Bill over here. But he's seeing it, so he's not going to get it. You warm my heart, which I think is great with the thermos. Keeping stuff warm. I guess they can keep it cool. And I'm just going to use, I guess I'm just going to use black. Yeah, I debated maybe to use crushed curry or something, but I think I'm just going to use black. You warm my heart. It's photopolymer, so I guess I should do this. Small stamp, small pressure. Don't rock. I have to stand up here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Perfect. Now, of course, we're going to have to cut this down. And I don't know about you guys, but I can never cut like that. I can never cut straight. I have to have something. If I try cutting with this, it's all wonky. I do not know why. So we'll cut this down, and it looks like it's 3 3/4 is what I'm cutting it down to. That looks like something usable.
Yep.
For another one. Okay, let's start with building this. I'm going to bring in some dimensionals to put here on my thermos. That should do. And I want to look at my thermos here. I'll probably have it right there. So let's take this pumpkin and have him kind of sticking out here. Oh, it's already cute to me. I just love it. So let's glue this down. Where's what?
Oh.
I'm not there. I'm just excited over the pumpkin here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and use some seal on this because I'm not going to have to really jiggle this around. I pretty much know where I want it placed, and it holds so stinking well. So we'll have him like that because I'm going to have him kind of covered up here. Like that. Okay. So then I think I'm going to do the same thing. Let me pull this off with this leaf. And I'm just going to use seal. It will hold really well. I'm not going to have to wait for it to dry. And I'm going to stick this. I want some of these leafies to kind of show out like so. And the same. Can you see how just gorgeous this is?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to give Tammy that credit. Because
She did a good job.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Mine's a little different than hers, but
Everybody.
same idea. Everyone should use their own creativity on this. It's just so stinking cute. Okay, now while I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and place this because I got those where I want them. On that, can you see that that paper has that look? I know in the 70s we had thermoses that look like that because I had one in a metal lunchbox that I used to carry. You did?
Took it with milk in it.
Yeah, I don't know what mine was. Scooby-Doo or something? I don't know.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch, really? I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some dimensionals here because this is raised and this is the sentiment's going to go on top. So I'm going to just put one on each end so it's the same height as that thermos. And then I'm going to have this coming down. I want to line that up. Oops, I don't want that covering my... There we go. There we go. Ah, it's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, then for some embellishments, I have... Oh, wait, I forgot. So here's something that is not... Everything here so far is available for purchase. This next item is not until next year. I'm just going to show you. We got a little honeybee stamp or punch, and I wanted that heart. So if you have a little heart, this would be cute. Because I think, so this is cherry cobbler, and I'm punching out that heart for this. I think You Warm My Heart would be really stinking cute if you put a little fall colored heart right beside it. So I'm going to use a dimensional, and I take your pick tool here, or not a dimensional, a glue dot. And let's put a little heart on there. And then I wanted to add a little bling, so I have got the pastel adhesive back sequins. My favorite at the moment is adhesive back sequins. Oops, excuse me. And so I'm going to fit, let's see, we'll do one right here around our focal point, and I'll do a large one over here. 3, so that you get that. Oh, so stinking cute.
Sweet.
Isn't that cute? With the little matching, inside. And then if you have any leftover DSP, I'd do the envelope too, because I think that would be just so gorgeous. I love this. I think this is so cute. Now, like I said, mine's a little bit different than hers, but basically I followed the same recipe, so it should be really easy for anyone to copy. There's just a lot of little pieces to it, but the card is very, very simple. I hope you enjoyed this, especially on Friday the 13th. I hope this was a little treat. I do have a couple things. Again, if you're brand new to me, like and follow us on YouTube. If you want to purchase these things, all but that heart punch, everything is available on my online store. Please use the host code. This is my current host code on all orders under $149.99. We have a sign up, and I've had a couple of people sign up already. This is such an awesome offer. If you're a discount shopper, or if you want to kind of build a business, you're more than welcome to. There's a couple of options. $64 for $125 worth of product, $99 for $168. That's 35% off, 35% more, but they are going to pay. More. That's right. They're going to pay for you to go to one of their online conventions. Piccadilly Game Night. This is kind of picking up some steam. Yeah. This has a lot of fun things. There's going to be
on the 26th.
On the 26th, yep. I put a sign up on my wall earlier, so if you're interested in that, and when I put this into my...
I'll be there.
You'll be there? Are you going to demo?
I don't know.
There was some hesitation. We'll see. But there's so many fun things that we're going to do. We're also going to have a mystery stamping, and there's lots of prizes. So if there's any questions on anything, please let me know. You can just message me here on Facebook. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration and thought it was cute, because I certainly do. And I will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Yep.
Anything else? Were there any questions or anything?
Nope.
Okay, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.